Hey, what's going on? It's Jack Milocco for Beardbrand. Today, let's talk about the look, feeling, and expectations of where you are 30 days after growing your first beard. All right, here we are. 30 days later, 1 month in the books, you guys have finally done it. You've grown your first beard for a month, and the hardest part is over. Congratulations. So as always, guys, today we'll just go over the big three. We'll talk about the appearance, the feeling, and the expectations, and what comes next for your first beard. Okay, let's waste no time at all and just talk about the very first one, appearance. Just like with week 2 to 3, week 3 to 4, again, is not gonna be that much of a difference. Law of diminishing returns has applied now, and the actual look of your beard at this point shouldn't look too much different from what it was at week 3. What you might want to do, though, is what I did. Go to a barber and have them professionally line up your cheeks and your neck. If you noticed, I've never really looked like this, during this series at least, because I was lining up my cheeks on my own at home. What I did over the weekend was go and visit a barber and have him actually give me a cheek line that follows the natural slope of my cheeks rather than that sort of jagged one that I was having before. I find that this really gives my beard more of a shape, and I feel like if you've never had a barber give you a proper cheek line, neckline, that's the time to start right now. Beyond that, we'll talk about the feeling. And again, not too much different. You've already formed that 21-day habit of putting oil or balm on your face. You should be feeling good, no more itching. You're almost out of the awkward phase, and everything should be pretty much smooth sailing from here. But the biggest one we'll talk about today is expectations and what comes next. So 30 days in the books, like we said. What comes next for you? Do you want to keep going past this point? If you want to see what happened with me, I'll link a whole playlist down in the description where you can see me growing out my beard for an entire year. Personally, if you want my advice on what to do next, I'd operate in milestones of the 1 month, like you've already accomplished. Next, go for the 3 month, the 6 month, and finally the 1 year. At these points, treat yourself like you have with the 30-day mark. Go and get a professional beard trim, do something you normally haven't done, and make sure that it's looking the best all along the way. If you feel like you want to change up your style while you're growing it out, that's completely fine. As we said, we've got plenty of videos on how to achieve different styles. One thing I will stress, if you decide to go beyond 1 month and continue to grow out your beard, I want you to know your limitations of what style you can achieve, okay? This is something I want you to think about like haircuts. There are hairstyles out there for a lot of guys that just don't work for other guys. Maybe skin fades are good for some, skin fades aren't good for another. If you've got a higher hairline, maybe there aren't certain styles you are gonna go for. The same principle applies to your beard. There are going to be certain styles, whether it's the big natural beard or whether it's something that's a little bit more unique, that just will not fall within the jurisdiction of what you may be able to accomplish or may look appropriate on you. Don't be afraid to try it out though. Experiment during this period and figure out what works and what doesn't, because if you don't try it out, you're never gonna know. Just be mindful that you are probably going to make some mistakes along the way. We all have, even myself included. But it's those mistakes that we take and that we learn from that lead us to getting to the style that we actually want and looks best for us. So, congratulations on your first month. You've done it. Push onwards and upwards. And until I see you next time, guys, hey, keep on growing.
Stop. Before you watch the next video, let me tell you, you are worth it. And what do I mean by that? I mean that you deserve to invest in yourself. You deserve to pamper yourself. You deserve to take care of your skin, your hair, your beard, and Beardbrand has your back with products, not just for your hair, your beard, and your skin, but also for your mind.